Okie dokie. Okay, let's get this started. How is everybody doing today? Hope everyone is doing well. Let's see, I need to get the Aggie. I'm going to post the new video in there, and then I'm going to get the Aggie set up so people can hang out today. I forgot to post it in the Discord. What? Oops. Something went wrong. I broke something. I broke something. Remove that for a second. One minute. Everybody's having a wonderful day so far. Okay, so that should work. Save. Did that work? That's the question. Why is that trying to open in the Creator Studio? I'm so confused. Okay. Does that link work for anybody? I know that sounds like a trap. But for some reason, I don't know. It's not working. There's a link down below if people want to watch the video. So, there's that. All right, let's get this started. Let's get this going. People don't need to hear me chit-chatting about nothing. It is Friday. It's Friday. We're going to finish up the viewer suggestions from Monday, as we normally do. And yeah, it's D&D characters. Let's do it. There's a little bit of a Halloween theme today because it is almost spooky day upon us. And so I'll probably be trying to blend a little bit of extra spookiness to all the characters. We'll see how that goes. But we're going to start off with... what? Open the widget. What's wrong? We suggest that your audio be better, but it's excellent. Then, okay. Whatever, YouTube. Whatever. Let's start off with a rugby sketch today. I think because it's Halloween, we need to draw a chubby pumpkin rugby. And that's where we'll start. That's where we will start. I did not put a thing. Link worked for me just fine. Okay. Okay, good. Whoops. Let me get the Aggie link in the Discord so people can draw with us today.
I won't be joining you in the drawing because I've got to finish drawing our map for tomorrow's game.
Ah, you're still drawing the map.
Yes.
My sincerest condolences.
I procrastinate on it way too much.
Yeah, man, drawing maps is not my forte. I've drawn like one world map ever, and the last time I tried to draw an actual like game map, I broke a little bit. So I will not. I'll do little sketches. Like if I'm doing a dungeon, I'll start off with like, okay, big room, and then this room is where this is going to happen, and then how do I want to connect those? But then after that, I go and I build them. I build them with tiles.
Yeah.
Dungeon Forge style.
I thought about doing it that way.
Dwarven Forge?
Dwarven Forge, yeah. I thought about doing it that way and realized that because of the layout I was looking at and the shapes of some of the rooms, that was not going to be feasible. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
Right, hello.
I'm definitely putting too much work into drawing details that don't really need to be added. So,
thank you for the donation, the support, what should we call that? The super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I'll use the real words. That'll probably be the best way. I appreciate that. I hope your day is going well. Speaking of which, it is getting close to voting time, people. Get out there and vote. That's my PSA for the day. Get out there and vote. Floss your teeth.
Exercise a little bit.
Exercise a little bit. That's a good one. Yep. Eat lots of pizza. I'm definitely going to try to eat pizza this weekend. We will see how that turns out.
If I eat pizza this weekend, I won't be able to work out for 2 weeks, so no pizza for me.
I had like a breakthrough of ingenious food consumption ideas. Can't remember what it was now. I feel like it was mayo related. Oh well, I'll think about it. Characters got to just eat your vegetables. There you go. Don't juggle chainsaws. I mean, yeah, that's good advice. Don't juggle chainsaws. That's like a level of juggling that I just don't understand. Like I can juggle a little bit, but like bowling pins are really tough. And chainsaw just feels like weighted wrong for that. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know how to throw a chainsaw, so maybe that's what I got to learn how to do first. I
think the chainsaw being weighted wrong for juggling is kind of the point, right?
I mean, that's why it seems wrong. I don't know if you get like juggling chainsaws. Again, that might be part of it.
Yeah. I would not be surprised.
It's like juggling knives are not real knives. They're weighted specifically for juggling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I would assume they're not real
people
chainsaws.
who juggle chainsaws usually don't juggle chainsaws with the chain on. So
yeah, I mean, the big thing about that is like I think Penn and Teller, well, Penn specifically, says it the best, that if you are an entertainer and you are in any way putting people or yourself in danger, like beyond reasonable risk, fuck you. Like that's his whole thing. So I think that's the fake. Like it's supposed to be fake, because if someone's just like, hey, you guys want to watch me juggle chainsaws? No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see you possibly get hurt. Not on board. So I do love me some juggling though, and Penn and Teller. I really like Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
I got here late. What are we drawing? We're starting up with a Halloween pumpkin rugby, and then we're going to be drawing some D&D characters today. I had a newer video released yesterday, and so I posted some links and some stuff on YouTube, and I don't know if people actually saw it. So we will be doing a new poll next week to see if people want to do something that's not D&D character related. But this week it's still D&D character related. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Go watch the new video. Suggest a D&D character if you haven't already this week. And we're going to draw some fun stuff. That's the plan. And I'll also have a happy spooky season. There we go. That's the words I wanted to use. Happy skeleton season. Screamtober. Happy National Candy Day. Wait, is Candy Day the day after Valentine's? The day after Halloween? I can't remember. Or the two. National Cheap Candy Day.
No idea. I have no idea. I've never celebrated International Candy Day.
Lauren, hello. Adam, hello. So few watching. Yeah, we just started up. Today. Fridays are also usually a little more chill than Wednesdays. Wednesdays are the big days. Alright, so I think that's going to be our rugby today. That feels pretty good.
If you're worried about how few people there are, you could always, send the link to this stream to somebody.
Like, comment, subscribe. Share the video. I had such a bad... So yesterday I released the new Hero Point video, which I didn't expect to do super well because lots of people aren't searching for Hero Points online, but I wanted it to be there for like a reference. And YouTube sends you like a metrics of like, here's how your video is performing. And so I got that, and it's like 17 people have we notified 17 people about this video. And I was like, ouch, that sucks. So
yeah.
I don't know what YouTube has been doing, but it's not working well. So yeah, not too many people here today. How about a bug-infested herringon room night? It's pretty cool. We can put that on the list. That's a fun idea. Picasso, hello. Does the Rune Knight like use the bugs, or is that just like it's like a flea-ridden herringon, or is it part of their Rune Knight functionality?
Wearing ticks on their ears like too many earring studs.
Ugh.
Sorry for that. I've seen a lot of jackrabbits.
That's fair. All right. I think that's a good rugby warm-up. I think we can start. Gotta give him the vampire fangs. I think we can start doing the sketch drawings. So for those of you that don't know how this works, if you are new here, we have a list set up that I'm going to roll a die for, and if your number comes up, we draw your character that you've suggested. Which I have on a list of some. You killed the DM. Wait, what? Once I played a DM with a friend, and he literally broke the fourth wall, so in the game, one character literally killed the guy. That was right in real life. That's pretty funny. I've had people talk about that before. First stream, how about old bugbear wizard with a goofy wizard hat? That sounds very, yeah, that sounds awesome. So, yeah, I'll write that down. Goofy wizard. Bugbear. Deadpool verse kills the Marvel Universe. Really good. Really good. Good concept. Gory comic. Fun D&D idea. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So we're going to roll our D20 and we're going to see what happens.
I haven't really read Deadpool. Is there any Deadpool that isn't super gory?
No, it's kind of its shtick.
Yeah.
A blood hunter, a satyr puppeteer controlling a wait, we did that one yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that, sorry. That shifts the list around. A Zulu-themed half red, half gold dragonborn with a great spear. Nice. All right, starting off with the dragonborn. Half red, half gold. I'm trying to think of the difference between those two.
Well, they're both fire-based.
Yeah. I need some Zulu references, too. Where's the Aggie link? I can't find it anywhere. I might have only posted it to the Patreon page. Hold on a second. Posted the voice chat. Oh, I like that one. Okay, here we go. Today I'm going to try to get a little more, oops, and Aggie just exploded. Neat. Okay. Try to get a little more poise in here. Illustrated. Illustrated is probably the least gory of how many deaths happen off screen or off paper. Interesting. All right. Yeah, Lauren, I'm kind of confused about what that. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, red dragons. What do red dragons look like? What kind of horns do red dragons have? Or do they not have horns? They might have the frills, right? Or do all dragons have horns? I feel like that's the differentiation between dragonborn and lizard folk, is that very few lizard folks have horns.
Yeah, it looks like red dragons do have a pair of horns. Yeah,
probably gonna go chunky horns. Oh, okay. Okay.
Forgotten Realms red dragon.
Can do that.
And gold dragons have a frilled crest. That's what it looks like. But also horns.
I like it. We're gonna go with it. We'll make it work. Traumatized rugby for the day. Oh no. Gotta start with those traumatized rugbies. You think Rugby uses his hands to walk considering he doesn't have feet in half the art? I mean, he doesn't have hands in any of the art. That's a core principle of the rugby, so the rugby never shows the hands. You guys are welcome to draw rugby with hands, but I promised I would never draw rugby with hands. Because I thought it was funny. Druid might draw with hands. I don't remember what the last one you drew was.
I have... When I drew a realistic looking rugby, I gave him hands. Usually though, when I'm doing cartoony rugby, I don't give him hands. If he's going to be holding something now, I give him mage hands.
Ah.
Because I remember we had a conversation that basically he can dual cast mage hand at will.
Maybe that's what his earring does. Maybe he's got an earring of dual cast mage hand. Or it's an earring of twin casting. I like that. Yeah. I think that's a fun idea. He does Jote Noose? What? I don't know what that word is. He doesn't just use weapons, he uses powers?
Not sure. I'm going to assume that Lauren's typing that from their phone, and it auto-text complete really screwed them over on that one.
Oh, how does... Okay, I see. How does Rugby use weapons? He doesn't, I think is what I was supposed to say.
Yeah, Rugby's not a fighter, he's a stock boy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Rugby's the stock boy for the Kobold Bender. Oliphant Luxodon? Oh, is that what you want me to put on the list, Nebby? Put that one there. I don't know what a Holophant is, but I like it. Oh, I thought it was like a pun on cleric elephant. Is it an actual thing?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Welcome in, Corvus, by the way.
Oh, hi. Sorry. I mean, the name is probably an actual pun, but it's an actual monster creature in D&D.
Nice. I can't remember what this Dragonborn is supposed to be. He's got a glaive, I think? I don't remember the class. I either don't delete the thing, and then I forget to delete it, and that's how we get the one that drew twice. Or, yeah, that happened. Or I delete it too early and I forget what it was. There's no middle ground. Oh, okay. Apparently this is a Hollyphant. That's pretty great. I like that a lot.
Same Hollywood in its true form.
All right. We got a baby, like... Oh, is that from the baby... the baby monster manual?
No, so... Hollyphants have, like, two forms. Both of them, they're their true forms. So there's
Okay.
a tiny version of them and a massive version of them.
When you
They
say
exist at
something
the same
has...
time.
Just shut up. I hate that so much. That wasn't directed at you, Corvus. That was the, like, I hate that concept so much.
This thing has two real forms.
It's like... So does it exist? Like, is it a quantum creature? Is it existing in two separate places? Like, it's just why? Why is it written like this? Why have you done this? It makes me so mad. They're wonderful creatures. All right. Well. Lauren, I mean, I don't understand this game. Emote penguins? Is it just penguins of ice and king penguin? I don't know. Barbarian rugby has been born. Yeah, I think there's a barbarian rugby emote somewhere. I tried to make rugby of all the classes and it didn't go so well. Oh yeah, they're there. Yeah. Boop, boop. We also have wizard rugby and vomit rugby. The worst sound effect ever. I feel bad that I yelled at Corvus now.
Corvus, come back. It's okay.
I wasn't mad at you. I was mad at the Holofants. Here we find out that Corvus has actually been writing for Wizards of the Coast for a while, and he was the one that designed the Holophant. He's like, it was a contest and I won. Like, shit. Or he's muted. I mean, those are both options.
No, he dipped out of the call. I'm guessing something happened. He had to go take care of family obligation, but I have
hope
no
so.
evidence for that. So.
I hope so. You know, sometimes me yelling "shut up" at people just is not a good thing. You know, don't be a dick. Even if it's for a goof. I really can't remember what this was supposed to be. Half red, half gold, dragonborn, something. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe it just had the glaive. Should we make him a monk?
Zulu. Zulu based. Yeah.
Right. Plot twist, Corvus is a holy fin. That would be the worst one, right? I think
yeah.
people say that it has two different forms. They either mean they can shapeshift, they get interpreted differently, or they look different depending on which plane you're on. Ooh, that's still really, really weird. That would be actually kind of interesting. Like, if that's the case, if you did, whenever you plane shift, your form was different, that's an interesting concept. I guess I could get behind that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do the hats, which was my plan. So I guess I'll have to do the mantles?
I think so. And like, I think the most important identifier of a Zulu warrior, as far as I can tell, is the shield and the short spear, like the shovel-nosed short spear.
I'm doing a cursory Google search, is what I'm basing all of this on. So if people have better Zulu references, I will take them. But of course, we're also gonna giddy it up a little bit. My shape on the soul plane is a turtle. That's it. See that? I like that. I like that idea. Kind of quantum leap style, like you have to jump into the physical embodiment of something on that plane. Quantum Leap was a weird show.
Yeah, it was. I think I watched one episode of that and was like, this is not my cup of tea.
So cool. My shape would be a gummy bear. Yeah, we can keep doing this. This is fair. How do I want to draw the shield here? They said they got a glaive though, so I don't know if the spoon spear is that what it's called? The spoon spear? Spoon shaped?
I believe technical term is assegai, although I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah.
See lots of clubs. We'll just draw a glaive. We'll just draw a cool glaive. Lizard boy and a disembodied head. I never saw the ending of it, but that's alright. Maybe I did. I don't think they resolved anything, right? Like they just kind of let it hang. Warframe is a unique beast, though. Yeah? Oh, I definitely like the Warframe designs. Could not get into the game itself. I tried to play
Also,
with Jonas.
Yeah, also I don't think that the Warframe came up with those weird throwing glaives.
Oh, was that what this was supposed to be? Because I was gonna draw like a.
No, that was what brought up Warframe in the chat. Somebody said not one of those weird Warframe
Oh.
glaives.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I think so. I don't know. I'm not paying that close attention to the chat either.
Warcraft used glaives a lot too. Warcraft 3 specifically. I'm not sure why they did that. Like, I'm not sure where that came from. Because like chakram are the round discs you throw, and I'm not sure how that, like a bigger version of that, became a glaive.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
Chakram are also like a very regional specific weapon, aren't they? Aren't they
I don't know.
native to a specific tribe in, I want to say India, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Sword stick, pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I only know him from Xena, so.
Mm.
And then I'm sure I've seen like I've seen a few people on YouTube playing with them, but I don't know how practical they are. I don't know if they were actually ever used, or if they're just kind of a decorative weapon.
I think I looked at them because they appear in Kingdom Hearts as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they were mostly a duelist weapon. Could be wrong on that though. It's been a while since I've looked it up.
Shad? We need Shad. Someone ping Shadiversity.
No, please don't. I don't want him to yell at us about our ignorance.
I'm content in my ignorance. I have no idea. I won't pretend to know anything about chakram. Okay, I think that's.
I'll consult the Wikipedia.
I mean, we can just leave it alone too. Why do we have to answer all the questions? If you're curious, you can look it up.
I am curious, but because we brought it up and have been talking about it on the internet, and I do not want to spread misinformation.
Really, I would be more interested in trying to figure out where glaive, the term glaive, comes from, because there's also a movie called Glaive. I don't know what it refers to either.
Yeah,
They're actually very good at throwing weapons, great for hitting targets. Interesting. I mean, they're essentially like frisbees, right? Death frisbees.
Yeah, they're thrown in a very specific way. I remember watching a Scalagrim video on it, and according to him, the specific way you're supposed to throw it is you like.
I think you put it on your finger and flick it, right?
Yeah, you put it on your finger and flick it. Yeah.
Knowles with a, I don't know what that is.
Guandao.
Looks sick. More weird weapons I have to look up, but I will put it on the list. No.
Guandao is basically a Chinese glaive.
Chinese. Okay, gotcha. What color is this game? So this is supposed to be somehow a mix between a red and a gold dragonborn. Sorry. So I would assume I would go. Maybe that's orange. Is that an orange dragon? Is that how you get orange dragons? Or is it like red scaled with gold scutes? That could be pretty cool. Like gold leafed dragonborn. That could look pretty awesome. How are you today, by the way? Oh, I thought it was a lizard folk with horns. I mean, it kind of, it's a hard distinction. When I do lizard folk, I usually try to pick a lizard and try to make it look like the lizard. But with dragonborns, you can kind of do whatever the hell you want.
Okay, so here is what Wikipedia says about glaive. The word glaive has historically been given to several very different types of weapons. First, the word glaive originated from French. Almost all etymologists derive it from either the Latin gladius or Celtic cladivos, which is the same root that claymore pulls from.
Oh,
So it's a word for sword.
It's a word for sword. Interesting.
Yeah. Nevertheless, all the earliest attestations in both French and English refer to spears. It is attested in this meaning in English roughly from the 14th century to the 16th century.
So World of Warcraft is just full of shit.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay, because this is what they call a glaive. Which, not interesting. All right, cool.
Yeah. So what we usually think of in D&D as a glaive polearm is specifically called a glaive guisarme.
Guisarme, yeah, okay, I know the guisarmes.
Yeah, so it's like it's hyphenated. So it is, and basically what it is an ornate short sword on the end of a pole, right?
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it good on this Dragon Boy. Cool. Move on to the next one. And someone said that Druid is drawing something today. Drew's actually not drawing with us. I think Ambrosia is drawing with us, if that is correct.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out while I draw a D&D battle map.
Yeah. Also, M6 saying weird stuff. No problem. I know it's pretty dumb, but it would be cool to call him Phoenix Dragonborn, because in Kirby 64, they fuse your fire ability with another one, and Fire Rush becomes a bird. Like a phoenix? Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. I read that as Phoenix, like the fox. Phoenix Dragonborn, that's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, totally. I have...
Oh, that's Ambrosia. Nice wig.
In Pathfinder, there is a Phoenix Bloodline Sorcerer, which is really cool because it's like fire powers and has some healing powers.
That's awesome.
And I've always wanted to play a gold Dragonborn with a... well, I guess in Pathfinder it would be a half dragon. A gold half dragon with a Phoenix Bloodline. Never gotten the chance, though. Anyway, Wikipedia says that the glaive, the throwing fantasy weapon, first appeared in the movie Kroll.
Kroll, okay. Yep. All right. I think that might be what I was thinking about. That's the weird spinny blade glaive, right? Yep. That's where my head went. All right.
So they called it a glaive, and then I guess pop culture has continued that.
Gotcha.
But it is not properly a glaive.
Yeah. Hey, Rook, you still taking character suggestions? I am. Yeah, if you have one, I will put it on the list. So Dragonborn with fox ears. Yep. Fennec Dragonborn. A dagger on a stick. I like that. Rolled a 7. And that is more Trox art! ! Didn't really follow the prompts, but I like it, and I'm going to draw some Trox. So let's do that. Independent. Oh, Indignant Lamentations. I played a normal Pathfinder 1. They used a Gendasa? Which is essentially a dagger on a stick. Nice. Nice. Sword, spears, daggers, knives, all glaives. Glaives is a catch-all for bladed weapon. Okay. It's Kroll's fault. Bigger chakram. Yeah, there you go. Gas-powered dagger. I like it. Troxes are great.
Troxes are a lot of fun. I love drawing the bug races.
I like Trox because they're just like the most hulked out bugs you can get. I'm gonna give him a little beetle head.
Yeah.
I hope Corvus is all right. He
Same.
bounced out so fast. I feel real bad.
Do you want me to message him?
No, he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. But my insecurities are always yelling at me when I do stuff like that.
Fair. It was probably very unfortunate timing.
Let's do that. We'll do that. I have another arm down here because trucks are creepy like that. Did we ever figure out what the holy font thing was? I heard a couple different definitions, but like, what does it mean? What does it all mean?
I don't know. I at first thought they were referring to Tolkien's version of elephants.
An oliphant?
Yeah, which always made me just want to go, fuck you, Sam. Just, like, read a
Yeah,
book.
learn how to
Just-
read. Like, that's the takeaways. Sam was just didn't know how to read elephant.
I've heard stories about these things. Damn it, Sam.
Mimic hive with 6 attacks. Why a hive? They have a horde mimic, which is pretty good. I like that one. Do I just post a description? Red Arctic Fox. Normally, what we do for this is you get like a sentence. See if you can describe your character in a sentence, race, class, something specific, and then we put it on the list for you. So, oh boy, I get to see a live stream. Welcome in, Mills. How are you today? A kobold dungeon diver tinkerer with welding goggles and a leather apron of sorts. Okay, I'll put it on the list.
I know I bitch about having to draw clothes all the time, but I do appreciate a workman's uniform.
Bionic, also no mimics. Yeah. Not so crazy tank. We do have a no mimic clause in the suggestions because of the shenanigans that people try to come up with mimics. So
Yeah,
we can talk
Early
about
days
it.
of- the early days of this channel were filled with mimics.
Yep.
To an absurd degree, and not a cool degree.
Yeah, the thing I think you're talking about, there was someone released a big component for it, which was like the mimic house, where everything in the house is a mimic. And it's just like, why would mimics live inside of other mimics? Why wouldn't they just be the house and that's enough? But there's a lot of fun little mimic things you can do, like mimic coins and like small familiar mimics. I like that idea. Metro penguin, huh? Those are names for penguins, I suppose. If everybody, like Mickey Mouse, right, is a mouse, and Minnie Mouse is a mouse, but apparently they're not related. So is the mouse nomenclature a definition of who you are? Because you have like Clarabelle Cow, Donald Duck, but then you have Goofy. Is Goofy a dog? Like, is his name Goofy Dog? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. We just don't talk about it. But then it's Pete Dog? Why don't the dogs have last names? I'm very confused about it. A beehive golem wouldn't just be a fae or nature spirit. A beehive golem wouldn't just be a fae or nature spirit? I could see a beehive golem being a thing. That could be pretty cool. You could definitely have a fae inspired. I mean, I guess the golem itself would just be the hive, and then there would be a bunch of bees living in it. So they could be fae bees living in a golem.
Yeah, it kind of depends on your lore for the golem.
Yeah.
Uh,
Goofy's a human. Okay.
most golem lore, which I don't particularly care for, I like to hand wave away for something else, is that a golem is kind of like a trapped, enslaved elemental spirit.
Interesting. I've never thought of it that way. But that's yeah, I guess so. Because like the original golem concept was it a spirit in a clay vessel? I can't remember. I'd have to check from the folklore.
The original from Jewish folklore, I believe, is that it's an artificial soul created by God.
Gotcha. Goofy is his own race called Goofs. Oh no, we're falling into like the we're falling into the Gonzo situation again.
Pluto.
Yeah. Goofy was supposed
Pluto
to be
is a
named
dog,
Wacky
so
Dog.
who knows what Goofy is?
Yeah, right. But is Pluto dog, or is Pluto just Pluto? It's very weird. Very weird. Goofy was supposed to be called Wacky. Yeah, okay, I saw it the first time. Sometimes it just takes
Pluto
me.
isn't. I think because Pluto isn't sentient, he doesn't have a last name.
That's true. We got Chip and Dale, I suppose, but like, man, Pluto is the weird thing in that universe. I mean, in all reality, really, what it should be is just like, I think the Mickey Mouse is a dude, but he's just being personified as a mouse. Donald Duck is just a really cranky war veteran. Doesn't like wearing pants. You know, it's normal.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that. That's my calling card, too.
Let's get this here. Mm-hmm. Trying to make this bad boy like super beef. Wow. Now I think Pluto is a mentally deficient Goofy. I don't know about that. I think he's a dog. I think he's just a regular dog. There's a reference to a Vietnam Mickey animation. Interesting. I'm paying attention. Oh, I mean, you're typing a lot, Lauren. So just hang out. I gotta read the chat over time here. If he must have a crossover with Scooby-Doo, would Pluto be able to speak? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Chat is scrolling at high speed, but that's alright. I can try to catch up. Problem is, every time I have to stop to read the chat, I have to stop drawing, and I'm gonna keep drawing.
Yeah.
So.
The good thing about the chat going super fast is that YouTube will actually think that people care about your stream.
Think that people care about my stream. It doesn't actually. Go check out the new video if you haven't checked out the new video yet. There's a link down below. It's about hero points and letting people cheat in D&D. It's great. I want to give him one more eye. I think he needs 3 eyes. 3 eyes feels like a good number of spaces. Yeah, Lauren, you said that the Goofy is originally been called Wacky Dog, I think 3 times now, and I have read it. So I did read that to the chat. It's okay. Scooby-Doo, Courage, and Pluto all crossed over, and the Pluto would make sense. I suppose so, yeah. Scooby can't actually talk the gang, he's just high on drugs. I've thought about that. There's been a few things about that, about like That or it's more that was it that Scooby wasn't real, or that Shaggy wasn't real? I can't remember. There was some weird fan theory that one of them didn't exist. And it might have just been because like Shaggy was always eating like way too much food. It doesn't make sense. Shaggy was Scoob's coping mechanism for seeing all the ghosts.
I might be willing to play along with that theory if it weren't for the fact that Shaggy is the one who has the most interactions with the people. Shaggy is the one who most often acts as bait for the people dressed up as ghosts.
Yeah, but that they're just using Scoob. They're just using the dog. It's I don't think it's a real theory. It's just a stupid thing.
It's funny, but it doesn't quite track in my mind.
Why isn't the werewolf? Why isn't there art of werewolf Luxodons? They're humanoids, so they can be lycanthropes, not be mammoths. I could see that. I could see why you couldn't. I don't see why you couldn't do that. I think the reason they're not there is because Magic the Gathering is stupid, and all of the werewolves exist on a different plane of existence than the Luxodon. So that would be my guess. Not a guess, but I don't see why that couldn't happen.
So here's how we'll fix it. You draw the first elephant, man, wolf, and the rest of us will follow.
Yeah, I mean, we could always suggest a werewolf Luxodon. That's the thing. Shifter. Not sure if you got sent through or not, but I got a suggestion. A handy little plasmoid alchemist made drafts of tinctures for their own bodies. Oh, interesting. Plasmoid. I'm just gonna write ooze because I know what that means. Alchemist. Potions. That is a fun idea. There's a conspiracy for every kind of series. X is dead, and then I was trying to explain to one of my friends the what the hell was it? Totoro, the girls are dead theory. They got very upset with me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I should have told you this." But we watched the movie and talked about it, and the more I watched the movie, it was just like, yeah, no, it's total bullshit, but people love making creepypastas out of stuff.
Yeah. I like the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask theory that Link is dead and in mourning.
Wait, Link is dead or Zelda is dead?
Link is dead.
So Link is dead and in mourning for himself?
In mourning for Navi, who is also dead.
Oh. So he's like in purgatory, just being sad that his friend is also dead? Interesting.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I may have that slightly wrong. It's a very complicated, convoluted theory, but you know,
my childhood is ruined.
The takeaway that makes the most sense is that each of the 4 areas that you go to plus permanent field, Clocktown, each area represents basically a stage of of coping.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense because the entire game is you basically running around dealing with other people's deaths, right? So that I could see. I could buy into
trauma.
That.
Yeah.
I could buy that. Let's see. A 2-foot tall female kobold killerist with welding goggles, flamethrowers. Looked like she just came out of a chimney. It's a Dwarven's Guild symbol. That's a good one. Kobold artillerist. Flamethrower. Goggles. Okay,
It's all on the list. Strangely, you for ruining my child. Blah blah. Yeah, that's not appropriate. Teletubbies Among Us meme. I don't know that one. Rip along. Teletubbies is weird. Like, it's a strange concept, but like, there's a lot of strange concepts for kids shows.
Yes.
Dwarves and kobolds getting along is something I like. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, like, I don't have any like long-standing beefs between races except for goblins and horses, but that's just because I like goblins and I'm not a fan of horses.
And in Pathfinder, goblins canonically have a special weapon called a horse chopper.
Yeah, they don't like horses or dogs because the horses step on them and the dogs eat them.
Yeah.
An orc tamer with an abyssal chicken farm. Abyssal chickens are planted. Good business. All right, well, orc tamer, here we go.
I feel like you've already done that just with a goblin instead of an orc. I mean, some of the other specifics are off as well, but...
Yeah, that's true. Homebrew class of Helenian's Guide to Monsters Hunting book. Oh, nice, okay. Of that little beholder YouTuber, I forgot the name. What is their name? I love horses and hate goblins. Can't be friends.
Hey, horses are terrifying creatures that need to be respected. Goblins just know what's up.
What we have actually discovered, Bionic, isn't that you guys can't be friends. We've just discovered that Brooke is a goblin. That's all.
That makes sense. One day I'm going to do the face reveal, and it's just going to be that I'm three goblins in a ski mask.
Three goblins on a Wacom tablet.
Yep. 3 squirrels trying to drive a car.
I wanted my players to first quests revolve around cleaning up the Abyssal chickens at a carnival on Wild. That sounds pretty funny. Just Jack Draw. There we go. Thank you, Tin Can. Forbidden Goblin Centaur? What? Is that a goblin on top of a horse? Would it be a pony or would it be like a full-ass Clydesdale-sized horse with a tiny goblin head?
Oh, I hope the latter.
Oh man, that would be funny. Look up rainbow stag beetles for your beetleman there. I could do that, yeah. Goblin sensors are a thing. Ooh. A werebat Danfer would be a Morbius reference.
Pretty much.
I would love to see a combination with a goblin and changeling. Whatever they try to shape, they just come up with excuses why they're so short. Little tiny. That's funny. That would be pretty cool.
Changelings that can only be one size. Well, I screwed this up already because I forgot. There we go. I'll do that. Give him the big old beetle wing thing here. Trocs are super cool. If you haven't seen my video on them, I highly suggest it. I do like Trocs. Did I merge that with the Umber Hulk video? I can't remember.
I believe so, yeah.
I think I might have.
Umber Hulks, Trox, and Ankeg, I think.
Yeah. Essentially just giant bug monsters that like to burrow and grab people.
What we really need to do is find more gnome variations for you to do before you do a proper gnome video.
Yeah, I've thought about it. Because what have we done? We've done the red cap,
Sturfniblins.
the Sir Niblins, yeah.
And the Autognomes.
And the Autognomes, yeah.
Centaurs would be Mongolians, changed my mind. Centaurs would be Mongolians. I mean, I'm not a big fan of like, classifying things to people.
Yeah.
Because along with just like centaurs in general, there's just so many different things you could do with it. What you're talking about, like that's the way Blizzard went. So like I think you have a good argument there. An argument can be made for that, but I like the idea that there are tons of different subsets of goblins and drow all over the world.
Yeah. My argument would be that since the ancient Greeks came up with the centaur and it's supposed to be native to Greece, they would be Greek.
Yeah,
but no,
that's an interesting
I
point.
agree. Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't really try to match a fantasy race with a real world cultural anything. I think you run into problems and can hit racist tropes really easily, which is not usually a good thing.
Yep. I think you can definitely be inspired by things, but it's generally better to kind of start whole cloth with your ideas.
Skipping second arm day? Yeah. That's just the grabby arms. You could lie about other variants and no one would know. Oh, jeez. Hashtag that takes on the form of banana. Walking around with him. What? Hey. Oh, it tells peels near the... That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Demonoid.
Hidden banana knife, go! It's like, oh. I wonder if it's like his hand up over his head and it just doesn't feel right. I don't think I did the pose quite correct. I think maybe we want to do this. The shoulder would be like right here. But then he's just like, reaching. Maybe we bring it around a little more. Maybe his shoulder's over here. It's like his arm's here. He's just diving. He's like, I want to get you. I think I might just call this one. This one got a little bit away from me. But I really like what I was doing, and it's got strange. I did the thing I said I was going to not do this morning, which was I was going to draw the whole pose first before I started doing detail, and I did. I didn't follow my own advice. So yeah, got a little bit of Captain America curve here. Got the wrong perspective on the wrong parts.
I would not understand that reference if you hadn't showed me
really?
that bad drawing of Captain. Well, yeah, I didn't grow up with comics, really. It is a really funny picture of Captain America, and you're 100% right.
Let's draw Arnold Schwarzenegger from the front and the side at the same time. Yep, that is what I did. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to remove these. I've spent a lot of time on this one. I really should switch. But I want to correct this real quick. So we're going to go like that. This is the body now. And over here like that. Down the sides. Add some more plates. Turn them into like a giant isopod.
Yeah.
Which is honestly more terrifying to me for some reason.
Giant marine isopods are gross.
I'm gonna live in your mouth. It's like, no. Creepy.
I am fish tongue
I have
now.
a fish tongue now.
Also, before we lose it, in the chat, somebody typed a suggestion.
Trucks are
Mills
underrated.
XI. Yeah.
Big bro, scary bug whose culture is being welcome and caring person. I love it. There is a cantrip in Pathfinder 2nd Edition lets you fling objects at people. You could shoot actual bananas. Nice, I like that. Banana is your pan, or are you happy to storing inside jokes. Okay. Taking your own advice, believe in yourself. Puppet bard that uses an accordion for his lovely little jigs. I like it. All right. Cool. Accordion puppet. Cool idea. Very cool.
Love it.
Cough meds taste gross. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Bionic. What is the name equivalent of a bug furry? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know that one, actually. Oh god, I hate ice spots. Yeah, they're super creepy. Can unsee human head as okay meme? What? It tastes like what, I think?
I don't know. I've lost the plot, but I think I'm gonna stop this one here before it gets wildly out of hand. But I do like the Trox, the big old beetly boys. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of shading here and then call it. Move on to the next one. This is a great time to take a break and go watch that video if you haven't seen the new video yet. Leave a comment on it. Make YouTube think that it's amazing and it should show it to everybody on the internet.
Because it is, and it's true. And they should.
If you don't know what a hero point is, educate yourself and then let me know down in the comments of that video if you would use hero points in your games. I want to make some shorts for that, of like the little kobold running, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be like, you should cheat at D&D because that'll make people mad.
I mean, you used hero points against those frost drakes to great effect. So
Yeah, we would have died horribly.
Yes.
So I applaud your allowing me of just cheesing out of death with hero points. I appreciate it.
I mean, it's the thing that I like the most about hero points is that when I royally fuck up as a GM, it gives my players a chance to survive. That is not the only time that has happened. In fact, that's not the only time that's happened to Dagon. The first time he used hero points was in a first edition Pathfinder game, where he was playing a rogue and they rolled a random encounter that included a couple of bullets or boulets, however you want to pronounce it. Land sharks.
I like bullets.
Yeah. And one jumped out of the ground and got off its charging bite attack and one-shotted him from full health to well below zero, in killing him instantly. And he would not have survived without those hero points. So
thank you for watching the video. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Finished watching the Hellraiser remake, and surprisingly good. I didn't completely rewrite the story, but it removed some weird elements that I actually kind of liked. Plus, it's less gore. Oh, I have not seen that. I'll have to check that out. Oh, I haven't watched the first one anyway, so maybe I won't check it out. I don't want to lie to you. I'm probably not going to check it out. But interesting.
Body horror is not my thing.
Not my.
I was never interested in Hellraiser.
I've been tempted to ask my DM about hero points. Yeah, I really like hero points. I think they're great. I'm gonna watch the hero point. Yet they still can die. What are we talking about? Oh no, I've lost the chat. I went too fast. We gain a hero point at the start of every game session in our PF2 game, which is it's great. That's cool. I like that. I mean, like they definitely in second edition they tried to tone it down a little bit, but I'm a big fan of like hero points need to be very potent, very powerful. So I only give them out when people love it. My party got a bullet fight, and Blood Hunter got one shot twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Hellraiser is an excellent documentary, just like Highlander. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Ooh, we got the Ooze Alchemist with potions. I like that.
Very Halloween on point. I like it.
Hmm.
I think he said
I'm
he
gonna
made
take a-
potions out of themselves.
I'm gonna take a bio break, so I will be right back.
Okay. I don't know if people are aware of my ooze proclivities, but I always draw them the same way, with a skull. Because if you want to deal with people in a fantasy world, you gotta have a face. So all of my oozes have a skull for a face. It's all about that structure, people. How do you keep your structure normal? You ain't got no bones.
Gotta have them bones. Wait, what? 10 points negative for passing up on calling the suggestion Halloweeny? What? Use shadows instead of bullets. They are totally more balanced. I like shadows too. I've almost killed people with shadows. Shadows and shades, really good. Does anyone actually play D&D in chat, guys? Like, I play online, like twice a week, but I don't use chat. I use use digital, like Discord and stuff. Good break, boys. Currently thinking of making a ranger cleric character that can just mess around because of Gloomstalker features, but also help the team with the healing plus the channel divinity. That could be fun. Yeah. There's some good cleric subclasses, paladin subclasses that use the ranger archetypes, and I like those. Those work really well. Backline support, good stuff. Yeah. Cleric with a bow works out. What even is D&D? Some kind of cake? Yep. That's it, Hash Brown. You got it. Got it in one. Chocolate D&D. Great. Besides one that you gave a mouth with teeth.
Wait, what? Give a mouth with teeth? Oh yeah, how do you have a mouth without teeth? Fair enough. I think that's still a mouth that works. I just like the idea that oozes like collect bones because it's easier to move around. You've got somebody's skeletal bits in it. Draw some. Cool thing about drawing skeleton or oozes is that you also get to draw a skeleton, which can be fun.
You skipped my question. I'm the one next to the mouth teeth comment. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I got lost. Oh, wait. Maybe I did miss it. Hold on. Do you know any good D&D apps to use? I don't need to download that's free. I mean, Roll20 works if free is your only option. I'm not a fan of it, but it works. You can also just, like, playing in Discord works pretty well if you're doing theater of the mind. Switching to online maybe because the internet broke. If your DM suddenly disappears, that's not good. Yeah, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. A good Christian potato? What's going on in the chat? Does anyone have or made a demon lord worshiper character? Yeah. I mean,
I think part of that is just like when you select a deity, you can select demons. Some of my characters right now are warlocks to a vampiric demon. That works pretty good. We're having a lot of fun with that.
Wait, what? Don't forget to get your free D&D content on Roll20. There is some, yeah. The biggest problem with making D&D characters is that I'll almost always pick a Fey race if I get a chance. Yeah, that's really fun. I mean, I love playing Fey creatures. You do a plasma with no skull.
Did I? When? When did this happen? Oh, everything's broken.
There we go. Skip my... Back from watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hero points are great. Would never worship a demon lord. God, okay, that's where the Christian potato came in. Got accused of promoting piracy for telling people to get free content on Roll20. Yeah, you got to be careful about that stuff. Like, there's a lot of people out there that will just like join D&D discords and spam essentially stolen content. They'll just like, look, I downloaded all the PDFs from all of the D&D books, so I'm gonna post it here, and then that will get that Discord like shut down. It'll get Reddit pages shut down real fast. You have to be careful about that stuff. So like, I'm sorry that happened to you, but that's why. Like, there's a pretty big community of PDF link swappers that breaks the internet real fast. How is it piracy if it's promotional and free? I don't think they were specifically saying what you were doing was, but like, that what you did was something that looks like how a lot of people try to give away free content like that. So, made something pretty close to that, but instead of a demon, it was a fae. Sadly, never got to play him. Bummer. Embrace the screw. Don't need to look like... Wait, you don't need to like your patron as a warlock either. Yeah, that's true. You can simply be stuck with them. That is a good point. Because bones are more resilient to acid, they aren't digested so easily. Bones are bones, made of DNA in human body, but the ooze adapts with the humanoid DNA. God, I think that's a great explanation. Yeah, I thought of something like that. No more of a deal. Instead of the family might be cursed, simply could work.
Yeah, I think so. Demons for warlock patrons or like cleric or paladin stuff work really well, and I'm a big fan of that. So,
hey, I'm back.
Welcome back. I've been talking a lot, trying to keep up with chat because it's going mile a minute.
Yeah.
If you were an ooze alchemist, sorry, I need to get a drink. Would you wear any clothes? That's the question. I shouldn't ask you.
Yeah, you already know my answer.
I really like the idea that like using items is difficult for oozes. I think that should be a big. Cause, I mean, you're basically immune to almost everything. I guess armor, maybe if you use the armor as a structure, that could be interesting. But then, like, how do you? Blah, 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 blah. We'll get some more shading in here.
Angry mockery, yes, anti-pants. Anti-pants? Like anti-paladins?
What if? Okay, so what if an ooze alchemist basically had to make? I mean, maybe this is better for an artificer, but like they would have to make a ton of gear in order to function. What if they were the hydraulic gel inside a hydraulic suit?
I like that idea. Like a diver's suit that's just propelled by goo on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could be fun. That feels like you would more or less, like if you were going to do an Iron Man situation, that's how your Jarvis would work, right? You just have like this sentient creature kind of making the suit work.
Totally.
That could be fun. 5e's Tools is considered piracy by many sites like Discord and Reddit. I mean,
so their 5th edition is still copywritten material. You have to go back to Pathfinder in 3.5 before things become open sourced. So that is something you have to be wary of and be careful of. And even with like Pathfinder content, the game system is open licensed, it's open sourced. But like the modules, thank you. I always forget that word. Modules are not. Those are written contents. Those are stories. Those are books. Those are copywritten. So yeah, you can't just openly share those. I
thought of Eldrin royalty. Okay, elves. Here we go. With the patron being their friend who is also Fey royalty.
The Green Knight was kind of designed that way, where you gain powers and abilities from basically a king or someone. Did I say Green Knight? That might be Purple Knights. One of the two.
Yeah, you said Green Knight, which is
I think it's Purple Knight.
But I like that. I like the concept where you're just like all of your. It's not so much magical, but it can be.
But you're basically gaining power from someone close by. I have way too many character concepts. I never get to use them.
Yeah, it's time to become a DM. I think that's the best way to do that. If you have lots of characters and you want to play them, become
turn them
a
into
DM.
NPCs.
Yep. Them's the breaks. I'm gonna put a floating potion just like right here. Floating kidney potion. So if you're an oozeling, ooze character, whatever you want to call it, and you just carry around a vial of healing potion inside of you, if you ever get crushed, you automatically survive.
I've been a human dragon sorcerer, warlock, multiclass whose dad is half dragon and grandpa is full dragon, which is his patron. I like that. That's fun.
We're just boiled. Yep. I'm not sure what else to do with this alchemist. Give him the goggles, give him the ooze. Split. Give him some drippy bits. Alright, I think that's really good. Let's see. Ooze folk. Yeah, that's Red Hearted Fox. So yeah, there's lots of ooze folks out there. There's the I still think people should just play gelatinous cubes. It's way more interesting than playing the Oblix or Ooblix or whatever you want to call them. I also have I like the idea that changelings are still oozes even though they're people. They're just more structured oozes.
Is Mystique an ooze?
I would say so. Morph is definitely an ooze.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah. 100%.
I don't know. I don't think Mystique can turn into non-humanoid creatures, though.
No, I don't think she can.
So that's interesting. But maybe that's just a control thing. Maybe she's not skilled enough to do that, or doesn't want to.
Maybe. In that movie, she does disguise herself briefly as a model of the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. I mean, that's the thing. Like,
live action
does she
one?
have to turn into skin, or can she make herself look like anything? So, because in one of the cartoons, she turned into Wolverine and had the claws, but the claws weren't metal. They just looked like claws. They looked like metal.
Yeah. She did that in one of the live actions as well.
All right,
And
I
he
think.
cut them off of her.
Yep. Yep. I always love the idea of tiny ooze creatures. Good, yeah. Sylph are best ooze. I actually don't know that one. I'm using my I can't say that word. Genuices characters, which are raised and made that look like humans, except they have bangs. They're bulkier, penciler with a double barrel shotgun, and Santa Sand mask. Nice. Always love the idea of tiny. Ooh, I read that one twice. Actually, I just go with them being plasmoids. Plasmoid cleric ranger would be pretty fun. Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be really cool. Player is separated from me. I can crawl under the door and back to them. You just lose all of your gear. That's the thing. Like, people, I love it. I love that concept of just like, you have the ability to travel through small objects that your plate mail is left behind. It's like, ah, dang it. Trade-offs, people. Trade-offs.
In first edition Pathfinder, there's a creature called a sapphire slime, and like it is just a standard ooze, but it is specifically from the celestial plane, and like I like to use that as a template if I'm going to do a symbiote type flesh suit sort of deal. I would totally allow a player to play that if they wanted to be Venom. Violence.
Their fangs are used to bite races of monsters to gain their abilities. Oh, interesting. Interesting. They're like bugbear vampires? I'm sure how that works. I'm gonna roll the dice. Here we go.
Yeah.
Do some more stuff. There we go. A moose minotaur totem barbarian who fights with his fists, antlers, and hooves. Wait, did I already draw that one? Oh, that was a different one. Okay. I've drawn 2 moose this week.
Double moose tar.
Double moosetar. Here we go, yeah. A moose minotaur totem barbarian who fights with his family. Yeah, but sometimes he has to be with another. Can't read all of this. Oh, with other people. Okay, sometimes he beats people up with other people. Neat. Alright. Moosetar!
So in other words, he's definitely got proficiency with improvised weapons and throw anything.
Yep, I love those 2 feats. Oh, moose are tough.
They are just really funny shapes.
There are a lot of really funny shapes. Oop. We're gonna go real vague. And just get some shapes hammered out here. And then we'll come back in and we'll actually try to draw something.
Oh yeah, that's a strategy.
It's supposed to be a boxer monk.
Hmm.
So what's a good pose for a boxer monk? The arms up. Oh man. Oh man.
A bard with impossible dance moves. Many me's. I saw iterations of Certified Minotaur, and I love the idea. I did a. Diet Steve is a culprit. I bet that could be true.
Could be true. I did a servitor, like a deer folk mission earlier in the month. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Really
That was more of a centaur than a minotaur, though, right?
It was, yeah. Servitor. I'm conflicted because I want him to have. I want him to be bulky, right? Big old moose, bulky.
Yeah.
But like moose have such spindly legs. Should I make him really lanky or really beefy? Honestly, not sure which direction to go.
Yeah, I don't know. If it were me, I would do all the beef, but I mean, I like almost exclusively draw bodybuilders at this point, so.
Yeah, I'm a big draw of the superhero stature.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try to make him a little lankier than super beefy. Tone down some of these muscles. Big old girdle. I feel like I've drawn a Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah, I can see that.
See more people drawing rugby. I like it. That might still be. Do dig me some rugby fan art.
Let's see if we can catch up on chat real quick. Beefy long arms. So beefy Slenderman arms. My cousin who plays with me is an axolotl person. That's awesome. Oh, axolotl poison dart salamander, not frog hybrid. The acid that covers him. 3 grow limbs, his paladin and spear, leave shield. I like it. Good. But can a moose have a muffin? I don't know what that means.
Reference to a children's book.
Ah, okay. Only if they ask nicely. Alright, I like that answer. What about a Yonti pureblood bard who's a K-popper? Oh boy. He's totally evil. Yours is great, by the way. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Bum, 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 bum.
All right, what am I missing to make this look more like a moose? Besides the horns.
The waddle. He's got
the
a
waddle. Yeah, okay.
yeah. He's got to have a
Big old moose goose.
yeah. Yes. Neck testes.
Does that actually help them, like, make the moose noise?
I don't actually know.
Hmm.
It really does just like a big ol' look like just a big old flap of skin to me. I have no idea what it's for.
I have an NPC that is a level 20 wizard Goliath. His name is Bucket. I like it. Muffin button magic?
Oh, just like a button that makes muffins. I can see someone making that. If you can make a flask that always makes booze, I don't see why you couldn't just always make muffins. But that's not how hands work.
Okay, so the neck waddle on a moose is called a dewlap.
Dewlap, yep.
Their
Okay.
exact function remains a mystery. In other ungulates, dewlaps have been linked with heat exchange.
Interesting. I think we gotta make this a big fuzzy mane. You don't survive the Canadian winters by having a naked chest hair.
Nope.
Nope. Watch YouTube just be like, no, it's too sexy. You're a moose man. It's too much. Demonetized. Just keep thinking of Bo Winkle. I'll punch you right in the schnoz.
Same.
Bo Winkle got yoked. Is that the right word?
Yes.
Okay.
With those shoulders and that thick neck, yes, yoked is the correct term.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yes.
like the cow yoke? I always thought it meant you just started eating a lot of eggs. You got protein juiced out.
I mean, the two are not unrelated usually, but
I mean, yes.
Yoked does usually refer to getting really, really broad shoulders.
Gotcha. I use a special ammo that is poisoned to eat his limbs for the power. What? Oh, you're talking about the axolotl. I use him as a special ammo with his poison to eat limbs for his powers. That's... Oh, I get you, because you have the fang thing. Double stacking. I don't know if I would allow that in my game. Like, just because you can regrow a limb doesn't mean I think you would be okay with people eating your limbs all the time.
Yeah. And I would argue the larger the size of the animal you are, the longer it's going to take to regrow your limbs.
Like years. Or hanging from horns for maximum aggression. Ooh, yeah, that could get messy. Muffin Time song is age restricted. I don't know that. I'll probably ignore it right now, Bionic. My gunslinger character is from being chased by his mother, Wendigo Demon. Ooh, nice. Hashtag Wendigo video not going to be out before Halloween. Tried my best. Not going to happen. Decided health better.
Yep.
Greatest fears, yeah.
That was the correct decision.
Yeah, use my race abilities, and if he touches you, he sees your greatest fears. That's pretty cool. I like that. I love researching about plants, especially poisonous ones, because I can use them instead of like big old for poison. Yeah, if you can find them. Yeah, I'm okay with it. He's trying to stop because he's not short, but he's not too short. He's not okay with it, and he's trying. Yeah, I mean, I would bounce out of that campaign super fast if the other party members kept eating my limbs, and or kill them. I would probably try to kill them all. That would be my plan. Because yeah, I would absolutely lean into that being an evil act, and if that's not what the party's into, then it's just like, oh, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. They talked about that in what is it? Not Stargate. The other one. Farscape. There we go. Sounds like Stargate, but has nothing really in common. There's an episode where they all get trapped, like stuck in space, and they start eating the pilot because he can regrow his limbs, and it's just like, this is awful. This is awful and horrible, and I don't like this episode. But like, that was kind of that show. That show was very much into kind of dealing with really weird gray questions. All right, we got to work on these horns now. I've been avoiding them. Got the big pointy bit. We got the big old spoon. Get the big old pointy bit over here. And the big old spoon. I talked about pizza earlier, and now I'm just like, when's it going to be pizza time? Talked about pizza time.
I mean, when's it going to be pizza time is ultimately up to you.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, I think I'm good there. I kind of want to make these horns like way bigger, but I don't think I need to do that. Oh, they look so much better much bigger though. Look at that. That's great.
Yeah.
I am all that is man moose. Do we figure out what bug furries are called? Is that a thing?
It's undoubtedly a thing. I have no idea if there's a specific terminology for it. I have refused to look it up.
That's fair. Like, you don't have to do that. That's not your job.
I've looked up lots of other stuff in the pursuit of not spreading misinformation. That's
It's pizza time.
Moose boys.
not where I'm gonna draw the line, but that's where I'm gonna stop for today.
Yeah.
At
Wait,
least.
another moose art. Yeah, Died Steve. This one was on the Monday, the Monday moose. So yeah, here we are. Dr. Random, hello. How goes the fine day? Doing pretty good. As a DM, I would give a level of exhaustion each time to regrow a limb. It's taken off after the first one. Just because you have regeneration doesn't mean you gain mass. out of nowhere. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean that would be exhausting. An exhausting feat to do. Buggies, I guess? Could be. Could be.
It is I. Moose Man. I like Moose Man as a name. Like he could have a normal ass name like Chuck or Steve, but no, he's Moose Man. I'm Moose Man, son of Moose Man.
Mr. Mooseman was my father.
Mr. Moose Man is my father. That's good. I like that.
You can just call me Moose.
Well, you're some kind of Moosatar. Were your family Moosatars too? No. just leave it at that.
Oh. Moose video TM. Bojack, yeah. Did you read my Locatha character idea? I think I missed it. Yeah. I mean, did it need to be put on the list, or did you already? I thought you already put one on the list. I might have to go back and check. Salmon like Locatha beats Barbarian. Rages and it actually becomes. Okay, yeah, nope, I'm not reading that on YouTube. Sorry. Bojack Mooseman. Bojack Mooseman is pretty good.
I watched the first like 2 or 3 seasons of BoJack and just got really depressed, so I stopped watching it.
Oh.
It's good. It's really good.
There's a lot of like Adult Swim style shows that I just can't really. I don't want to watch because they like. If I'm gonna watch, classic TV, I want it to be distracting, not point out all of the flaws in humanity currently.
Yeah. I love BoJack Mooseman, but it's depressing. Yeah, it is very depressing. BoJack Mooseman would be pretty good. All right, I think that was good. Let's do another roll. It is 1 o'clock. Let's take a quick break. Like, let's get everybody up, do some stretches.
Yeah, do some push-ups.
Maybe do some push-ups. I'll do some push-ups. Get the blood flowing. I'm gonna get another glass of water.
I'll do some push-ups. I haven't gotten my workout in yet today.
Can his brother be a deer centaur named Buck Norris? Sure. I don't see why not. I like it. I'm gonna run a quick ad just to appease the gods. Everyone take 2-minute break. 2-minute break sound good? And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna roll some dice and we're gonna draw some more stuff. I'm gonna go get a drink, do some push-ups. Everyone do at least a little bit of stretches just to get your blood flowing. All right? Be right back. Be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see what we got going on here. To repay my cousin for almost eating him, I made him a magic weapon of his choice. Has anyone ever saw or done a dwarf vampire in D&D? A dwarf vampire squid, or like an actual dwarf that is a vampire? I'm thinking of the Dumbo squid. That's what I was thinking of. No, I've never done that. I usually have vampires be humans. Or drow. I have a lot of drow vampires. Laying on the bed with a clean hand. I'm sorry, Bionic. I hope you feel better. That's no good. I actually rolled a sheet for this guy. His name is, oh boy. Anu Thunderstep? I like that. The Algonquin language? Nice. It's a Mooseman invasion! I dig it. That was a cool character. I could spend a lot of time drawing Geeky Mooseman. Noel with a I don't know how to say that. Guan Dao. Gondao? Which we said was a Chinese glyph. I haven't drawn like Noel in a while. That's exciting. Let's draw some Noels. Have we heard back from Corvus yet? I am getting worried. I hope he's okay. I do hope he's okay.
I don't remember what Knoll ears look like.
You want a hyena?
Maybe.
Man, hyenas have goblin teeth.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, hello there.
Dalcor?
Yes,
Welcome
Hey.
in, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty okay.
You're doing an accent, which makes me think you got no sleep last night.
I
Is
you
that-
know me too well, sir.
You are on the internet today, by the way, so...
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Alright.
Do you always become an offensive German stereotype when you don't get enough sleep?
I mean, I could become a more offensive German.
Yeah, I would prefer you didn't do that. But, yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
That's good.
Pretty well. See, proper grammar isn't in my grammar today. Now I'm on call this week, and so
Gotcha.
after work, I continued working after work yesterday till about 10:30 p.m. and then went to bed at like 3. Got woken up at like 5:30. Another on-call thing. I've been up since. So it's
That's no good.
a struggle. The sleep deprivation is real, kids.
Oh yeah, no, get your sleep. Most important.
I'm not tired. I'm definitely.
Making a new character that looks like Rude
Not-
from Demon Slayer and uses his weapon. He is peaceful barbarian. Uses massive weapons
Wow.
for down people. Okay.
YouTube or Twitch?
Or I'm on YouTube today. How would a Knoll feel about a were hyena? That's an interesting question. I think Knolls are, essentially were hyenas, but they're permanently hyenas, kind of like the Dragonborn. So I don't see it being too far off.
I think considering how sadistic they are, they'd probably think it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's true.
I could be wrong on that, but that is my general assumption.
If you afflict a gnoll with madness, they become functional members of society, losing their connection with the demon frenzy. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Brazil, Germany, small difference. Oh no. Oh no. Argentina says hi. No
I
fighting.
apologize.
No politics.
No, yeah, I apologize for making that joke. I already got a political attack ad during the break. I don't want more politics,
What?
please.
Ooh, that makes me mad. That makes me real mad. If that's the case, I might demonetize myself for a little while. I don't want that shit in my channel.
Nah, it was very much region specific, so I would be shocked if it happened. If it was generally tied to your channel. I think it is tied to my specific location.
Speaking of, we were talking about
Go vote.
Yeah, go vote. Go vote, everybody. Get out there and vote. What the hell was I? Oh, yesterday we were talking about region-specific advertising, and I said that I kept getting weird Idaho advertisements. And this morning, I got an ad for hurricane insurance, and I'm like, I don't think I have to worry about that. But now I'm scared. Now I'm like very worried about it. So we'll see what happens.
I don't know how close to the coast you are, but I would think that tsunami insurance would be more important for your location.
if my house gets hit by a tsunami, I don't think any amount of insurance is going to fix it. Let's just put it that way.
Fair.
I think I accidentally drew this as a tiger.
Yeah, that happens.
I think we're just gonna
No,
keep going.
It doesn't look too too feline to me.
Okay.
I think you're still in. I think you're still in hyena territory. It might shift to bear pretty quickly, though.
Dalco, how are our cider plans?
We need to go pick up cider this weekend.
Okay, that's kind of my question.
I think we can pick it up today, but I do not think that I will have the time to pick it up today.
That's fine. We can do it this weekend. Lots of fun plans. I got to meet with Kevin the Necromancer to give him more stickers. So I might be bouncing around this weekend. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
I need to retrieve one of the soda kegs from my garage attic so that I can sanitize it.
Soda kegs?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's going to be the best way to transport the cider. Because you have to
interesting.
bring your own container.
Gotcha.
They're 5 gallons, so it works. They're also like just sealable metal containers that you can throw into the back of a vehicle without worrying about it going everywhere.
I've already voted. Good for you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Don't compare other countries to Germany. I know historically I can compare countries that are worse. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a bad direction of talk in general. Ads in French, that's weird.
Sorry, I made a joke. My grandfather is German. I have a strong connection to German heritage, and I made a bad joke, and I am ashamed, and I apologize. Let's please drop it.
Yeah, all right. Change the subject. Don't eat dragons. They're sentient. I mean, fair, Bionic.
I mean, there are lots of dragons that eat sentient things. So,
That's the other direction, though, You're only allowed to eat things that are dumber than you, which is why Einstein was so scary.
Yeah.
I will turn you into a burger.
You know you're tired when you go to when you go. Barely stop yourself from saying something that you probably shouldn't say on chat.
Yeah. I'm glad it did.
It had to do with dragons.
I'm still trying to get over yelling at Corvus because it wasn't my intent. Okay. Oh man, I feel like shit. I'm gonna feel like shit for an hour, hours and hours, and he's gonna like message me later and be like, "What are you talking about?" I'm gonna be like, "Damn it."
Yeah, no, I missed that part. I had to go talk to my family.
It does happen. That's how my anxiety always gets me. Is like that like reliving of the moment you just had. It's like I don't even know if it's bad. It's like you don't know if it's bad though. It's like, well, it could have been construed as bad, in which case I'm gonna feel bad about it forever. Mental health. Okay, we're gonna do this. Da, 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 da. It does look a little bit like a bear. I could totally see that. I can totally get that bear. I don't know how I would make it look more like a hyena. This Noel's looking so cool, dude. If he asks you over for dinner, don't attend. Yeah, seriously. He is cooler than the elephant. Probably a earthid, like a bear. Bear with it. There's a vampire Knoll in one of the Icewind Dale adventure books. Oh, nice. Okay. That makes sense. I think Yunoga would be a very good vampire lord. Uh-oh. Apparently I just gained early access to Patreon video. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Random email I didn't need right now. Attention, attention. Here's some information you don't need. Thank you. I do like gnolls. Gnolls are interesting creatures. Because they are. They're kind of like, they're were hyenas. But more than that. I gave this one too many fingers. What is a chingua knoll? I don't know. I think... Aren't those like little tiny bitey monsters?
Oh, sure. I'm not familiar with that one at all.
I think I am. Unless I just got tricked into saying something horrible on the internet.
Always possible.
Always possible. Chihuahua? Did you mean dire chihuahuas? Okay, yes, you did. You did write Chihuahua. The Chingua are
The little, like, creepy critters from Princess Mononoke, but in 5e.
Ah.
I'm like, hey, look at me.
The tree spirits.
Little tree spirits, yeah.
I just read it wrong because my brain is broken. Misspelled Chihuahua, yeah.
Okay. Chihuahua Knoll sounds pretty good, too. I like that idea.
I think they're called Kodame.
Yeah, Kodami is just a general term for spirit.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, so they can be forest spirits, but I think they can be any type of spirit. I could be wrong, but I think that's what a Kodama is.
Yeah, I haven't watched enough anime to know.
We need Corvus back. Is Corvus our anime expert? I don't know if that's the case.
I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like Kodama was something from what's it called? Shoot. Not Dark Souls, but the other one that Corvus likes, which is why I brought that up. Dang it. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have thought that Burning Palace would be our
Yeah, Burning might be more versed in the anime.
the bad part of my joke about not knowing enough anime to know any of this is that like Kodama should be like Japanese folklore, not anime, right?
Yeah. Somebody in chat just said that dogs and bears are the same, and I want confirmation of that.
That is a strong no. Dogs and bears are more closely related than bears and cats.
Okay.
But they are divergent family groups.
The mini gnolls in Pathfinder 2nd Edition are like aardwolves or striped hyenas. They are small. That's fair. They're the round doggos of nature. Yokai are really cool. Yeah, yokai I think are more ghosts or demons.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
that's accurate.
yeah, but like
Phantom.
I don't like using demons in relation to Shinto because like it may be the closest word we have to describe it, but like there is a big difference between yokai and demons in Shinto religion and anything Western based on Christianity.
Okay.
Uni are demons.
Oni, yeah. Oni are like
Oni.
bad spirits, right? I think yokai are just general spirits. So that might be my misconception there. But like in Journey to the West, Sun Wukong was referred to as the Demon Monkey King. And I don't know if that's because like I think that was more of like a status power thing than like our Christian recollection of demons.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I don't know the significance of the word demon in Shintoism.
Yeah. So that's fine. If you think that's more connotations to it, we will not use it for now.
All in one. Demon spirits, elves, fade, weird goblins, chihuahua bears. What's the difference? Yokai are basically a description of all spirits, if evil, good, or neutral.
Okay, got it. Yokai is spirits. We can go with that. Oni, I think, is a very specific. As bad, right? I think Oni is a bad demon.
I don't even know. I don't even think that demons in Japanese are necessarily bad.
Yeah, because there's like malevolent spirits.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where they transition to a demon. But you know, I hate the whole demon devil thing. It just feels like another pedantic reason to argue with people.
Yeah.
So I'm not the best person to have this conversation regardless, because this is just like trying to describe something that really needs to be more well defined when you're using it in conversation anyways.
Yeah.
There's also Kami.
Kami, yeah, okay. And see that often gets translated to gods, which once again is different depending on the denomination and religion you're referring to. So
Yeah.
is a spirit a god? Is a god a spirit? What's happening? Don't know, don't care. Moving on. I think I'm about done with this one. I think I screwed up this arm, but also I like this pose where he's just kind of like, rah! Like he's raking the ground. Just like this could be a broom. Yeah, clean everything. I think I just need a little more foreshortening.
Damn, do I now need to have a null NPC janitor?
I think a null janitor would be very bad. Because they would just like be eating out of the garbage all the time. It's like, hey! Told you to knock that off.
It's going to waste.
Alright, I think that's pretty good. I think we're gonna stop there. We'll probably do one or two more here.
Dun 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 dun. Sending away the lives of the innocent. Wait, what? The demon devil difference is biblical. Demons follow the original serpent called Satan, and devils, all of which are archetype titles because God would never let his enemies' names be known. Interesting. All right. Free garbage disposal. That's fair. Garbage goober. Clean up this. Oh man.
Chedro makes some really good music out of Rick and Morty stuff. I really dig it.
Trash. Trash. I love trash. All right. Infested Harengon Rune Knight. Did we ever discover whether or not the Rune Knight was part of the infestation, or if he just is bugs?
Well, I don't know.
All right, how to draw a Harengon. Draw a horse. Make it a bunny. Hate life. Done.
Magic fleas. Like the pose, it's animalistic and unsophisticated like Noel's. Contrast with weapons usually is normally used by people with grace and technique. Yeah, I think
a Knoll, even using a glaive like that, would just be lashing out with it. Like, very, very violently with it. It's way too much rouge on a small bunny. That's all I gotta say about that, Ashley Brown.
It's all very confusing.
The Rouge Bunny?
No, I'm like just looking into Shintoism.
Oh man, that's a whole kettle of fish to open up.
Yeah.
It is.
I think I'll just casually go check out large world religions.
It does look like confined to the belief system of Shintoism. Oni are primarily evil. And then I saw that there was like so there are really only like two sorts of demons. There's Oni and there was something else. That I'm not. Let's see.
I think we're gonna pigpen this, where he's just. We will give him some big bugs on his ears, though.
No, that was not a serious suggestion when I made that joke.
I've seen bunnies covered in ticks. It's gross.
Yeah. Which is kind of why I don't want to see it drawn.
The Long Patrol. It was a good book.
Is that about bunnies?
Yeah.
Interesting. Pixel Cat decided that he was going to fight the other cat outside. Not my cat, some other cat.
Oh no.
And he's got a nice little. This is what Pixel Cat normally looks like, just real stupid. You know, meow. He's got a nice little scar right here under his eye now. he's got a war scar. He's like, I'm so badass. And it's like, all right, cat, please be careful. So I was really worried about him, but it's fine. Didn't get infected or anything. Just got a little face cut. My bet is he wasn't actually fighting the other cat. I bet the other cat scared him and he jumped and ran into the fence. Oh, it was a multi-class swarm ranger. Okay. Gotcha. But he's doing fine. His eye's fine. He's got a funky little scab now. Makes him look like an evil villain.
The Long Patrol.
Oh, okay.
They're the rabbits from Salamanstron in the Red Ball series.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Nice. Reminds me of an awakened pirate cat. That's pretty good. Fleastream Sam. Who was Jetstream Sam? Do you guys remember Puss in Boots? You guys remember
Oh, was it Bucky O'Hara? Is that what it was? It was like a Sonic clone, but you were a bunny with a gun. Maybe that was Bubsy. It might have been Bubsy. Bucky O'Hara might be from
Oh,
something
Bubsy's
else.
definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Because I think Donkey always makes fun of it.
Donkey? Like from Shrek?
No, Donkey.
Oh,
Video game Donkey off of YouTube and
gotcha.
Twitch. I don't
I've
know if
never
he
heard of
streams much
Jetstream
anymore.
Sam. Sorry for the caps lock. No, I've never heard of that.
I don't know what that is.
Posted a picture of them in the Discord. It's a Metal Gear character.
Oh. Is it a meme character? Because that...
Seems not real. Nope, I missed
No,
that
I think
somehow.
I think that's just the goofiest picture I could find.
Okay.
I guess they're from Metal Gear Rising.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't play Rising. I want him to be the bunny but I also want him to be the Lich King. That's my. I want him to be both a tiny bunny and the Lich King.
Both? Oh,
Yep.
Why not both?
Why not both?
I haven't watched El Dorado in a while. I feel like I should change that. Road to El Dorado.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. Which reminds me, I need to watch The Emperor's New Groove. I haven't watched that in a while.
Oh, that is... It's one of my favorites.
Emperor's New Groove is one of my favorites as well.
Probably,
Lilo and
honestly,
Stitch. Probably Lilo and Stitch and then Emperor's New Groove. I think those are my go-to.
Emperor's New Groove is probably one of my favorites because of Patrick Warburton.
He's the guy who plays Kronk, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Okay, let's finish this up. Yeah. More bunnies need great swords, that's all I'm saying. Bunnies with the great swords. What's happening in the chat? Maybe a tiny crown? Ooh. What if we give him like a flaming crown? I don't know why, but we need to give him a flaming crown. He's the bug the bug king. Tiny rustic crown would be indeed cool. Rudimentary things sometimes. Ah, heck yeah, fire crown.
It's a Brazilian samurai from Metal Gear Rising. Okay, yeah, sorry. He's a great boss thing. Oh, he's a boss? That's cool. I didn't know that.
All right. I think I'm losing steam.
Yep.
I'm definitely losing steam.
Same.
Have people gone and watched the video and commented on it yet? Video? Watch the video? We'll see what happens. I hope people enjoy that video. I liked that one. It's a good concept. I was trying to make a video for it for quite a while. It took me a little longer than I had anticipated. But I got distracted along the way, so there should be hopefully a new video coming up pretty soon after that, because I already had another one in the works. I think we need to go through and kind of come up with a few more community-based videos. I think doing a draw day where we actually talk about not D&D was suggested, and people liked that idea, so we'll probably put up a poll for that next week, so people can suggest if they have other drawing prompts. I think that would be really good. I'd also like to do some tutorial videos, and we might do some polls about asking what people would like to see draw. A few people were asking about like how do you color, because I have kind of a weird way of coloring. So I might do one of those as a video, but that could also be a live stream. I'm not sure. We'll see how we do with that. But yeah. Otherwise, I think that's about it. I hope everybody has a wonderful Halloween. I probably won't stream on Monday, just to get some other little bits of work done. But I might. Like, that tends to happen when things pop up.
Very funny. Very funny. Okay.
Chat has devolved, and that's fine. We can leave it there, I think. I kind of want to finish this bunny up, but I also don't really know what else to add to it besides more dots. More little infested dots. But yeah, that's it. That's kind of all I got. I'll be around next week, and then I think I'm going to be taking some time off. No, that's December, early December. So we got next month. We're going to hang out. We'll figure some stuff out. We'll be back on Twitch next week. We'll be trying to get more videos out, and we'll have another poll up for Wednesday. And then the next week we'll probably do the suggested thing, unless we have a really good response on that. So keep your eyes posted for that. That's all I got, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful Halloween. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Oh wait, we should see if there's anybody to raid, because that's a thing I can do. How does? Let's see if we can try it. Where's that redirect button? Maybe this doesn't work. Huh. Redirect. Anyone around? Let's see. Nope.
Whoops.
Evan and Caitlin are going to decorate pumpkins pretty soon. I don't know when that's supposed to be happening, but All right. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Keep your dice on the table.